The Yellow River Reservoir stays secure by releasing water during flood season. But imagine the chaos if the dam breached. It'd be like opening a colossal water park, only with far higher stakes. In India, traffic jams can have some surprising causes. In Himachal Pradesh, a massive landslide completely blocked the road, leaving everyone stuck. This video is a stark reminder of why it's best to stay away from trees during a thunderstorm. A powerful storm can uproot a tree as effortlessly as a gardener pulls out a weed. It's incredibly dangerous, as the cars are effortlessly swept away. Truly, the power of nature is overwhelming. Nature is the most ruthless designer there is. Even those with well-maintained homes often bear the brunt of its fury. In a regular apartment building, the worst damage is usually just a broken window. But here, even a poor garden gnome doesn't get any mercy. A landslide may seem harmless from a distance, but when you're up close, you'll be running for your life without a second thought. Belarus, despite having no access to the sea or ocean, has its own version of a tsunami. Thankfully, it's not dangerous, just an optical illusion. It may look like a massive wall of water, but it's actually a formation of eerie clouds. This natural phenomenon is called an Arcus cloud, and it certainly looks dramatic. On Mount Washington, the winds are so strong you could lean into them, but opening a parachute there, it would turn into an unpredictable ride, not the place for a peaceful descent. Many people dream of living in a quaint French village in the Alps, but a flood can turn those dreams into a nightmare. Check this out. The river has overflowed and swept the village away. Powerful currents have carried off rooftops, cars, and trees, and even destroyed the only bridge leading into the place. This raging current is a true challenge for even the most seasoned rafting enthusiasts. In the blink of an eye, you might find yourself submerged up to your neck in water. This century-old railway bridge had weathered countless storms, but a sudden flash flood was the final straw. It collapsed in spectacular fashion. Luckily, no one was hurt, but what a way to go. Did you know? Flash floods can move boulders and even reshape landscapes in minutes. When nature decides to rearrange the world, nothing can stop it. It's a force that reshapes landscapes in moments, leaving us in awe of its unstoppable power. Isn't it funny how you're always umbrella-less when the weather turns nasty? Though, in a storm like this, an umbrella might do more flying than shielding. Better hold on tight, or you'll end up joining the wind. On a gloomy day like this, the last thing you'd want is to be a car owner without a garage. Your car could be in for a wild ride, literally. Using a ferry is more than just an easy way to get your car across the water. It's often an adventure straight out of a movie. From the unpredictable weather to the towering waves, it's like nature's own thrill ride. The people in this video did the right thing by staying in the car to keep control of the situation. Otherwise, the elements would have taken over, just like they did with the nearby cars. Absolutely wild.
Is your brake on?
Yes, my brake's on.
After seeing footage like this from Italy, it's clear why ancient people believed natural disasters were the wrath of the gods. It looks incredibly terrifying, like something out of a myth. In Saudi Arabia, it's common to drive down the road and suddenly feel like you're in a scene from Mad Max. The only thing missing is the lightning. These massive sandstorms make you feel incredibly small in comparison to their towering presence. A massive flood turned the entire city into a desolate wasteland, with ruined homes drifting everywhere. Caught in a sandstorm like that, open the window for just a second, and sand will invade absolutely everything. What can be as spectacular as a tsunami, but far less dangerous and destructive? The person filming this video captured a stunning wall of rain approaching. It's as if the rain forgot how it's supposed to fall, and decided to move horizontally instead. These chilling scenes reveal more than just bad weather. The wind was so fierce, It ripped the roof off a house, as if it were nothing more than wrapping paper. This footage of a terrifying tornado in China is truly unsettling. It's chilling to imagine air currents turning metal sheets into a swarm of deadly shards. After seeing this, you want to double-check that everything is bolted securely to the floor. A storm that looked straight out of the apocalypse hit Tennessee. On that day, stepping outside without a helmet wasn't an option. Spring briefly turned back into Christmas, but even Santa would have struggled with the weather. On that day, residents faced hail the size of baseballs and wind gusts over 150 kilometers per hour. Naturally, car owners scrambled for shelter. The person filming this video, for instance, chose to ride out the storm safely under a bridge. No one remodels buildings faster than nature on a rampage. It can even tear off a roof in seconds. What you're seeing is a mud flow, like a landslide, but with raging water mixed in, creating an unbelievably terrifying and destructive force. What do you think this natural phenomenon is? Should the guy in the boat be worried? Actually, this isn't a portal to the center of the earth or the bottom of the lake. It's just an overflow spillway. These are commonly found near reservoirs and hydroelectric plants. Think of it like a toilet tank. When the water level rises too high, the excess spills over. Since the spillway gate can be controlled, it's perfect for pranks. Imagine someone's shock when a massive hole suddenly appears out of nowhere. After all these natural disasters, you really start to consider building a bunker. Nature shows us how to achieve our goals. If water needs to get through, it will find a way to carve its own path. It almost looks like the rivers turning into solid cement. Pretty impressive. It's tough to be a car owner during a flood, especially if your car is lowered. In Minnesota, it rained so heavily that they got several months' worth of rain in just one day. Flooding is one of the harshest displays of nature's wrath. It doesn't follow any rules and can easily overpower bridges. And it can even invade people's homes. After such disasters, it's understandable if locals feel like moving to Everest. Snowfall is usually a joyful event, but that joy disappears quickly when hundreds of tons of snow come rushing down the slope toward you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
I'm almost to 3 HS.
Cold hands.
Good thing these guys were far away from this unusual natural phenomenon, a double avalanche.
3 miles past the shot.
Everyone loves summer patios, great views and tasty food. But during a hurricane, they become playgrounds for the storm, just like the rest of the street.
Water, while destructive, is not very picky. It can create a stunning waterfall in a lush forest, but it's just as happy making its way down a highway. Even if you wanted to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and live in a house far from everyone, a tornado can still come and make things even more hectic than city life ever did.